Good morning, guys. Right, we're staying in this fantastic Airbnb in Herefordshire. Me and Mrs. Emerson were booked a few days away for my special birthday. Well, it's not a special birthday, it's just an ordinary one. For my birthday. And we're up in Herefordshire, Worcestershire borders, out in the countryside, and we're going to check out a few of those beautiful black and white, half-timbered villages and towns that I love so much. Right, I'm going to show you around. We've got this Airbnb, it's an absolute bargain. I'm going to tell you the price of this towards a bit further on in the video. And yeah, check it out, see if you like this style. So as you come in through this door here, see the lovely path and the footpath right up to the cottage, and you can see here we've got amazing old school half-timbered living room. Now look at this, this is really cozy, isn't it? We've got cozy chairs, got a couple of fireside chairs here, got a huge log burner. Imagine this in the winter, a roaring fire. Look at this, the old beams, look at that, that's well worn, isn't it? We've got logs in there, we've got all the kit we need, we've got kindling down here, and we've got instructions. Look at that, they've left instructions how to light the fire. We've got a fire guard, everything you would need. I mean, it's May at the moment, and having unusually hot weather, aren't we? April, May, it's unusually summer-like, so we're not in need of the log burner right now, but yeah, looks pretty. So we've got a TV here, left as a TV, that's kind of them. So we'll just switch that on, I'll show you. This is a smart TV, it's a Roku smart TV, so we've got everything on here. You've got Netflix on here, we've got YouTube, but we've checked out a bit of YouTube. So yeah, power that off. I don't actually know what's I don't actually know what's in here. I haven't looked. So we've been here a couple of days already. So we've got the lie of the land. It's a nice little village, just one pub in the village. We haven't checked out the pub. It's got a village shop. So the village shop it looks really good. It's like one of those kind of it's a bit like you know, like a proper farm shop with like wholesome foods and fresh vegetables. It's got an allotment right next to it, so it looks like the plot to plate scenario is working very well. Right, we've got a dining area over this side. So look at how these tables are done. Look at that, out of a flipping tree, isn't it? How old must that tree have been to get the size of that? Very nice piece, isn't it? And it matches the coffee table look in the living room. Look at that one. So yeah, we've got some nice pieces in here. Another sofa over this side, so loads of space for your guests. Now let's go straight upstairs, because we've got shed some light on the subject. It's a 2-bedroomed cottage. You've got to mind your head in here. Yes, mind your head, thank you. that would just about, I think, show you that would just about take my head off, that would. Right, so we've got, this is the smaller of the 2 bedrooms. It is a double, nice and cozy. You know, they've put in some storage over this side. We've got like a freestanding rail and some hooks. Put all your bits and bobs in there. Hot water bottle for those cold nights. Nice little mirror. Bedside lamps. They've got cushions, more cushions up here. You would never be short of cushions in this place, I'll tell you that. You would not be stuck for cushions. We've got cushions galore. So this is the main double. You've got loads more cushions in here, should you need them. I like this design though, look at that. Be good. Be good. Yes. That's a E.T. quote there from the 80s, right? So we've got the huge double bed. It's like, I think it is, I'm not just saying it's a huge double bed, I think it is bigger than a normal double that. Maybe a king, I don't know. Pretty comfortable, slept in that a couple of nights. It's relatively comfortable. I'd give it like a 7 or an 8 in terms of comfort. You need a fan on in here. Clearly no AC in a building this old. You know, they've not put AC in here. It would probably ruin the charm of it, to be honest. But it's got a little fan over here. So a bit of air circulating and the window's open. You know, it's fairly fresh. It's not too stuffy in here. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. I'm not sure what... I haven't dared to open that cupboard and I can't quite reach it, but I don't want to release all of the spiders and moths from inside the attic. So we'll leave those where they belong up there. Right, how do you like these little latch? Look at the old-fashioned latch doors. Now look at I want you to check the height of this door. Look at the height of this door. I'm not, I'm 5'11" thereabouts. So like, look at the height of that. It'd give you, you know, if you're any height at all, you've got to be really careful going in and out of these. So yeah, bear that one in mind. Right, look at this hallway though. Look at all the old black and white timber, how they've done this. This is quite I was going to say, phew, that's a relief. Look at the relief. It comes out as a relief, doesn't it? And how they've rendered all of these slightly proud of the timber. It's quite a good effect, and I think they've done a really good job. It would be easy stayed in excuse me, stayed in a few old houses over the years, and it's easy for them to be, you know, full of spiders and, you know, nature, you know, be dusty, but this isn't. I'd say it's very clean, even though, you know, there's a lot of soft furnishings, a lot of rugs, carpets, cushions, soft furnishings, a lot of open exposed stoneware, but it's not dusty at all. It's very clean. So I think they've done a really, really good job of it. Right, I'll show you have a look at this little kitchen. So we've got a fully Airbnb, as I said, so we've got a fully functioning kitchen, and we have cooked in here, can confirm. We cooked pizza in there and that came out tickety-boo, so happy days. We've got stove on here, oven beneath. We've got a coffee maker. We haven't tried the coffee maker or the microwave, but yeah, sink here. You can see all our washing up, so we have cooked, we have eaten food. We've got a toaster here, double toaster. You get all your toast done in one pop, which is great. Kettle's fine, no problemo. We've got a fridge under here. Left us a few milks in there. Washing machine, we haven't used that. Yeah, it's fairly well kitted out. So we've got a few cups in there, glasses, all plates and all your bits and bobs in there. You've got salt and pepper here, knives. We've got a double bin here, double flip bin. Down this side there is a deep freeze if you needed that. One thing it doesn't have in here, which may be difficult to get in, is a little dishwasher. We would have loved to have had a little dishwasher. Don't always check on my details to see if there's a dishwasher. Maybe we should start doing that if you don't want to wash everything up. So yeah, you could probably fit one somewhere, but you'd have to rejig the whole kitchen, and I don't know if it's worth it, to be honest. But yeah, could have done with that. Couple of things we've noticed, just to be like ultra picky. Could do with a backsplash on here. I think that's going to be, in time, that's going to, you know, need sorting out. Could just do with a backsplash on there, or tiling it a bit higher, you know, just to keep that area kind of clean. That would be really good. Also, a couple of these rugs, they're like they're well slidey. You could have this one, and this one in particular. I've almost slipped on this one. So this one in the hallway, it's like, whoa! So if you come in from outside and you step on this, whoa, you could go smacking into there. It's a bit dramatic, isn't it? I'm being dramatic, but it could, you know, elf and safety and all that. They could just put a bit of backing on those couple of rugs just to stop those sliding around, and I think that'd be fine. But there's nothing wrong with this place. It's very, very good. It's an absolute bargain. Right, I'm going to show you the bathroom before I tell you the bargain price. Right, let's keep it rolling. Keep this pace rolling. This is good. Right, show you the bathroom in here. Everything you need. Sink, tons of water pressure. Loo here. We've got, this shower is actually great. We've still got the old latch doors on here, which is fine. Look how close they've engineered this to within like a millimetre precision, haven't they? If you want to shut that door. Whoa, millimetre precision. Left us nice, clean, fluffy towels. Also, all the bed linen, all of the towels, everything smells nice. So they've been washed in, you know. Sometimes I stayed in Airbnbs and they smell of like nothing, or even worse, probably damp. But here, everything smells as it should, really fresh. We've also left down here for our convenience, shampoo, body wash and conditioner, if you should need it. Now this is a very good shower. It's got, I can't really get any further back than this. Pan down, pan down. So we've got a curve on the bath, which makes it a bigger sort of space in here. We've got a nice panel here that opens up. There's a good seal on that, so I haven't had any problem with water getting out of here. And it has like, it's like a mini rainfall shower, isn't it? But there's tons of pressure in it. It doesn't have a handheld is the only thing, so yeah. And this is, I'd say this is probably exactly 6 foot high, so I can just about stand under here. It's like pouring off the flipping crown of my head, like pressure, pressure, pressure. So yeah, so that's good. All right, so yeah, what I'll do is, so overall state of the place, really good. Smells good when you come in, it's nice and fresh. Yeah, haven't had any problems with it. The doors lock fine, everything works. I think it's got underfloor heating, so we've had a little bit of heat come out, the towel rails come on and things like that, so they set it up pretty well for your convenience. Right, what we'll do is, let's have a little look out the back. So we have got a back garden out here. Look at this. How peaceful is this? So we've got a lovely garden here. There's some huge trees. Check out the height of those. It's 30 feet. Yeah, there's a lot of wildlife here. We've seen 1 or 2 bats. I've been dive bombed by a bat chasing them off. Unfortunately, didn't get that on film. But yeah, so we've got this little woodland area too, right at the back. We've just kind of cleared a little bit of land here. We've got a compost there right at the back, but through here, we've got amazing countryside fields, and you've got sheep and lambs still in there. And yesterday, the lambs were right up to here, right up to this fence. So if you like your animals, that's a good one to see. Right, we've put in this little fence like halfway to have, you know, like a slightly formal garden on that side, and then a bit of a sort of a wilder area here. But look at the back of the cottage, look at that. Pretty nice, isn't it? Yeah, I'll leave a link to this Airbnb on the description below, and if you fancy this out in the countryside in a lovely village, yeah, you'd be welcome to book it, I'm pretty sure. Right, so yeah, we've got this sort of kitchen bathroom on that side, little steps going down here, a table and chairs outside. There's like a fire pit here, we haven't used that, it's like a fire pit. And on this side, it would be, looks like a barbie. I haven't used that either, but yeah, barbecue under there. And we've got a house, there is a house on that side. Haven't heard anything disturbing coming from there, so it's all been quiet. And then on this side, we've got kind of a village hall down there and a little park area, some benches and picnic benches and things in there. We've heard maybe 1 or 2 people walk the dog in here, but it's very, very quiet. Oh, you can just see the side of the house here. I haven't seen this. So you can see, look, all the half timber there and original brickwork on the side of the cottage. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? And it just looks as though on this side they've added a little bit on. So tons of parking for a couple of cars. They've added a little bit on this side. Looks like maybe a boiler and, you know, whatnot living here. In fact, I don't know if you can actually, we can see in here. Oh, so just a bit of storage and logs, stuff like that. Oh, interesting. And some tools for the garden, which we won't be using because I'm not doing any gardening while I'm on holiday. Right, so yeah, so the cost of this Airbnb in May, for 2 people, and you just sleep 4, probably the same price for 4 I would expect. Will you believe? £80 a night. Come on, £80 a night, are you joking? We paid double in hotels in Liverpool for that, for a room. So you get full Airbnb, everything you need. Now, of course, that's the listing is £80, and then, you know, they add on a couple of the fees, you know, like Airbnb, like a cleaning fee or service fee and stuff like that. And I think it comes out at about 120 quid a night in total. So, still pretty good, right? I don't know if I found one as good as this for this price in England yet, but the search continues if we can better this. Right, we need to get packed up and get on the road and get out and see some of those lovely black and white villages while we've got time.